How did you have that courage to say, no, I need to do this? Like, where did that come from? And
I think that it's like, I've never thought about it that way, to be completely honest with you. I just knew that if I had gone any further, that I was going to lose myself. I was at I was on the teeter-totter edge of that point where, had I gone any further, I was probably not going to be great. It was so important to me to feel good that I just knew that it was something that I had to do. And I can't say, like, you're absolutely right. Like, there were so many people around me that had told me not to say no, and told me not to say no, told me not to stop. I fought my way out of it a little bit because there were people that had worked for me that, you know, didn't want me to stop because it might have benefited them.
Of course.
But I got to that point and I just knew I had to do it. And I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, I guess.
Yeah.
It was just such an unbelievable sensation that I had, where I knew that if I do this, I'm going to be better for everyone, and I'm going to be better for myself, which means I'm going to be better for the people around me, and I have to do this. And so it wasn't really, I want to be able to live with happiness. God forbid any of this ever went away. And I think that that was a big moment for me of being like, I'm going to be okay if I don't get this job tomorrow. And I'm going to be okay if I don't get that job in a month. If I have to take this time to do whatever, things will come. Everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to. And I had to trust that. So.
Yeah. Well, to me, from the outside, and it's beautiful that you didn't see it in yourself, because that almost makes it even more wonderful. But the idea that, to me, from the outside, that's a lot of courage.
Yeah, thank you.
It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of vulnerability and openness. And it takes courage at every level, whether someone's thinking about quitting their job to do something they love, or whether someone's trying to relocate their family and doesn't know how, or whether someone like you is feeling success, but then going, well, wait a minute. And I think in the past few years, we've seen athletes and musicians and actors and people in all creative industries step back and say, well, I need to put me first.
Yeah.
And I think that that's empowering, because I think we hear about burnout in work culture and corporate culture so often.
For sure.